Look at that. That is insanity. Look at that generation. Hey guys, so today we're back with a crazy power generation video. So as you can see, we're using the Circle of Shadow team, Quan Chi, Kung Lao, and Nightwolf. Nightwolf's going to be the main damage dealer for this team. So Kung Lao is mainly for support, and his 1.5 bars of starting power for Circle of Shadow teammates. And Quan Chi is also there. He's got his own unblockable chance and vampirism for his Circle of Shadow teammates for 20 seconds. So Quan Chi just has a damage weapon, Director's Chair, Psych Bomb for tag in assist, and the most important thing is Varmint's Lucky Hat, because he wants to give shield on tag out. Standard support setup for Kung Lao, and this is where things get pretty crazy. So I did first try this setup on White Lotus Tower with Shintai of Revenge as the weapon, which is better because it has team bleed on special attacks 1 and 2, which I'll explain why that's great in a second. So Rage Wrench is there just for extra damage. It's not really a great piece in this setup. Spectre's Burning Vengeance for team fires and 40% chance to gain half a bar of power when opponents resist a debuff. And that means that whenever we do a special attack, including an X-ray, the teammates and the opponent will resist the fire and give us a 40% chance to gain half a bar of power. So if all three of them resist team fire, then we have a chance to gain 1.5 bars of power back whenever we do a special. FX stat doesn't really matter, the ability, because it relies on you being defeated, which we don't want to do. So unblockable attack chance and cripple on tagging for Royal Guard's Emerald Haze. But the most important stat for this one is each time the opponent tries to apply a debuff to the user, there's a 65% chance the debuff will be resisted and bleed or poison is applied to the opponent. So this setup only really works on boss battles because they're immune to dots. So we have fire from the armor and bleed and poison from this accessory. And we also have the second armor, which is Sanguine Goddess Blood Spell, Scarlet's rare friendship piece for opponent a blockable attack chance reduction. And the effect that we're after, or most interested in, is 20% chance to apply bleed on basic attacks. Bleed stacks up to 3 times. 3 stacks of bleed apply weaken to the opponent. And 60% chance to gain shield for 5 seconds before any incoming special attack. That can also be useful for us. So the Kameo doesn't really matter. I've chosen Aaron Black because he has cripple and stun and he has high haste. But I think I'll actually use Dark Knight Noob for snare, team regen, and Deathmark. Okay, so we're going to start with Circle of Shadow, Quan Chi, tag to Nightwolf, and the bleeds and the fires will all stack and give us a hefty amount of power generation. So I hope this goes well, and I hope the power stacking abilities stack nicely like that. So X-ray, Tomahawk throw, so that counts as a basic attack. I'll use a special 2 because I didn't break the block. So the Tomahawk kind of has a chance to snare. So as soon as the see the power generation, as soon as the shield expires, tag out. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait and then tag Nightwolf back in. So he can tag in safely because of his tomahawk. Okay, immediate X-ray. Okay, hopefully, yep. Look at that. That is insanity. Look at that generation. Okay, can pull the tomahawk back out. Oh, put it in even. And then another X-ray. He's still alive and done. Okay, so probably my favorite boss killing setup to do because it's super fun, crazy power generation. But you can, I mean, I'll make another video on future boss battles, specifically Battle 200, because of the stunt buddies. They're going to have insane health. So it'll be a good challenge to see if we can one-shot it. So yeah, that's kind of the strategy. Like I say, I'll make more videos and make it a bit more comprehensive in the future, and we'll see how we get on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.